Kratzer, neuer Tag, schwingt Rhythmus in die Hütten der Stadt. Man sieht und kennt und sagt sich, was diese Nacht zu sagen hat. Fragt Lust nach neuen, alten Werten. Seht, was ist nicht, seht nur ein Gefühl. Die Nacht gehört uns bis zum Morgen. Wir spielen jedes Spiel. Lass diese Reise niemals enden. Das Tun kommt aus dem Sein allein. Allein aus Dimensionen, die Illusionen und Sensationen lohnen. Junge Römer tanzen anders als die anderen. Sie lieben ihre Schwestern lieber als den Rest der Welt. Frag junge Römer, kennt ihr die Sonne noch? Sie kennt die Sorgen. Junge Römer, die Nacht ist jung wie ihr, vergesst das morgen. Und ballo nuovo porta ritmo nei fianchi della città. Ci vediamo, troviamo, chiediamo che cosa si fa. Ma non cercate dei valori e magari sensazioni. La notte è nostra fino al mattino. Abbiamo un'illusione, non è la fine del viaggino. C'è sempre un domani e ci sono dimensioni con illusioni e sensazioni.
faces in movies, on TV, in magazines, and in books. He thought that some of these faces might be right for him, and that through the years, by keeping an ideal facial structure fixed in his mind, or somewhere in the back of his mind, that he might, by force of will, cause his face to approach those of his ideal. The change would be very subtle. It might take 10 years or so. Gradually his face would change its shape. A more hooked nose, wider, thinner lips, beady eyes, a larger forehead. He imagined that this was an ability he shared with most other people. They had also molded their faces according to some ideal. Maybe they imagined their new face would better suit their personality. Or maybe they imagined that their personality would be forced to change to fit the new appearance. This is why first impressions are often correct. Although some people might have made mistakes. They may have arrived at an appearance that bears no relationship to them. They may have picked an ideal appearance based on some childish whim or momentary impulse. Some may have gotten halfway there and then changed their minds. He wonders if he too might have made a similar mistake.
You want, oh yeah. What do you want? I lied, I'm wrong, I'm high. What do you want, babe? Shaping like a tamua. I'm looking at your drink girl. You want to bamba? You wanna G with the big boys? Now you the wrong kitty kitty, you the wrong get a drink with a chop cup.
You know, I get really busy being Cher, and then I wonder who that is. I mean, I don't feel real. You know, I don't feel like I wonder who I am. Oh.
Well, we love mysteries. Life is filled with them.
Uh-huh.
And some of them are very abstract.
Right. I think so. Yeah.
You know, sometimes you have green lights and you can do no wrong. And sometimes they start turning yellow and maybe even red. And
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
that's the wide range of human behavior.
It's like a bug under a what do you call that? A magnifying glass.
Exactly.
You know, I'm kind of rebellious. I just kind of play it. I do my own thing in my own way.
Yes. You're a very independent, strong-willed, one-of-a-kind person.
Thanks.
But there seems to be a strange, dark cloud hanging over you. So maybe something will happen.
No.
Well, it can happen tomorrow, or it could happen next week, or 5 years goes by. But it's happening.
Are you a Republican?
No.
You're a liberal.
Well, no. All of them, I think, would refuse to meet with me.
You know, this is my life. You know, it's going to be what it is. I mean, it's going to make a much better movie probably than a life.
Yes. The channels are, you know, open still.
I really hope so. But I've always been really critical of myself.
Exactly. And it's causing you to act in strange ways when underneath that is something else, something more serious. And so things are unraveling before you without your intervention.
Listen, this is too intense for me.
Well, there you go.
He would see faces in movies, on TV, in magazines, and in books.
That, you know, it doesn't make sense, or, you know, people don't understand. Like, what do you think about that, and what would you say to other people who maybe like making things that other people don't think make sense?
I think I love ideas. I like a story that's got some concrete, you know, structure, but also holds abstractions. Life is filled with abstractions, and the way we make heads or tails of it is through intuition. And so people get used to a film that pretty much explains itself 100%, and they kind of turn off that, you know, beautiful thing of intuition when they're looking at a film that has some abstractions. And some people, on the other hand, love these abstractions, and it gives them room to dream. An abstraction, to me, is a thing that cinema can say. And it's so beautiful, for me anyway, to think about these pictures and sounds flowing along together in time, in a sequence, making a thing that can only really be said in cinema. It's not words, it's not just music, it's a whole bunch of things coming together and making a thing that didn't exist before. And that's what I really love about it.
Thank you.
And then to answer your question a little further, it's up to the people then, you know, to, you know, find their own, you know, interpretation. It doesn't really matter what I think. Every screening, no matter what, all the frames of the film are exactly the same, but there's no two screenings that are exactly the same. It's the viewer and the picture and sound, and it makes a circle, and it just goes like that. And so you just feel it and think it. That's kind of intuition, emotion, and thinking together, and come up, make it have a sense to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Michael Cera, and I'm pleased to announce that this is my cream. CeraVe. Oh, you didn't know? Generosity. The truth has been hiding in plain sight. I am CeraVe. Oh. Can human skin truly be this moisturized? Oh. Yeah. Wow. Let my cream hydrate you. I like this. Skin. 3 essential ceramides. All-day hydration. I'm telling them our story. CeraVe, developed with Michael Cera. V. That's me. CeraVe.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
There are all kinds of ideas that would be fun to believe in. Immortality, time travel, telepathy, flying saucers. For 15 years, I've been looking for these lights in the night sky. I've never found any. But I believe in life elsewhere.
We just received 2 15-minute broadcasts, 104 rapid pulses, right in the neighborhood.
Indianapolis, Area 31 has traffic 2 o'clock.
Can you use the aircraft type?
Negative. He's really moving. He's right by us.
31, do you wish to file a report of any kind?
I wouldn't know what's in the report center.
Have you recently had a close encounter? Something very unusual.
I've been seeing this shape.
How come I know so much? What the hell is going on around here?
You shared a vision. Felt compelled to be.
Yes.
What'd you expect to find?
An answer. This is
Important. This means something. It's not crazy, is it?
Es gibt zwei Wege durchs Leben. Den Weg der Natur und den Weg der Gnade. Man muss sich entscheiden, welchen man geht.
2 Krokodile.
Wenn der Baum groß ist, bist du längst erwachsen.
Um in der Welt voranzukommen, braucht man einen starken Willen. Komm, schlag mich. Schlag mich. Mach schon, Junge.
Er hat Angst vor dir. Du hast Erwartungen an ihn, die nur ein Erwachsener erfüllen kann.
Ich wollte immer nur, dass du ein starker Mann wirst, dein eigener Herr bist.
Vater, Mutter, ewig ringt ihr in mir. Und nie hört ihr auf.
Eines Tages werden wir fallen und weinen. Und dann werden wir alles verstehen. Alles.
Führe uns bis ans Ende der Zeit.
Wer nicht liebt, das Leben fliegt an ihm vorbei.
In dieser Welt ist ein Mann alleine gar nichts. Und es gibt keine andere Welt, außer dieser.
Ich habe eine andere Welt gesehen. Manchmal denke ich, das war bloß Einbildung.
Falls ich zuerst sterbe, warte ich da auf dich. Auf der anderen Seite des dunklen Wassers. Warum sollte ich Angst haben zu sterben? Ich gehöre zu dir.
Wir müssen über diesen Hügel da. Was glauben Sie, wie viele Männer er wert ist? Wie viele Leben?
Wir können nirgendwo Schutz suchen, außer in uns selbst.
Los! Los!
Ich habe einen Mann getötet. Das ist das Schlimmste, was man tun kann. Aber niemand wird mich dafür bestrafen.
Es ist egal, wer du bist, was für eine Ausbildung du hast oder was für ein harter Kerl du bist. Wenn du zur falschen Zeit am falschen Ort bist, erwischt es dich.
Ich will das jetzt angreifen, mit jedem Mann, den Sie haben!
Sir, ich lebe seit 2,5 Jahren mit diesen Männern und ich werde Ihnen nicht befehlen, in den Tod zu rennen.
Vielleicht sind all diese Männer Teil einer gemeinsamen großen Seele. Alle Gesichter gehören demselben Mann. Wie heißt du?
Was glaubst du, was du hier ausrichten kannst? Ein einzelner Mann, mitten in dieser Hölle.
Sie sind einfach zu weichherzig, nicht abgebrüht genug.
Ist schon mal jemand in Ihren Armen gestorben, Sir?
Wer hat dieses Feuer in uns entfacht? Weil ich dich habe, kann mir nichts passieren. Kein Schmerz, kein Leid, nicht einmal der Tod.
Filme sind Träume, die du niemals vergisst. Sammy?
Die Lichter verändern, wie alles aussieht. Ich finde unser Haus gar nicht.
Unseres ist das dunkle Haus, das ohne Lichter.
In dieser Familie konkurriert die Wissenschaft mit der Kunst. Sammy ist in meiner Mannschaft und kommt nach mir.
Was für einen Film wollen wir machen?
Du lehnst ab, was er macht, das Spielerische und Fantasievolle. Ein bisschen Zuspruch würde dir gut stehen.
Konzertpianistin hätte sie werden müssen. Ihr Herz und deins, die schlagen gleich.
Etwas zu lieben reicht nicht. Man muss sich auch darum kümmern. Das ist viel wichtiger als dein Hobby.
Hörst du bitte auf, es Hobby zu nennen?
Mom hat einen Affen mitgebracht.
Wozu brauchen wir einen Affen?
Weil ich mal wieder lachen will.
Du musst permanent im Mittelpunkt stehen.
Hör auf, sie so anzuschreien! Ich erfahre von dir nichts als Verachtung! Ich bin deine Mutter!
Familie, Kunst. Na, das reißt dich entzwei.
Wenn du aufhörst, Filme zu drehen, bricht deiner Mutter das Herz.
Ich weiß nicht mehr, was ich machen soll.
Du musst immer tun, was dein Herz dir sagt. Welche Stelle hat dir am besten gefallen?
Here's to the ones who dream, foolish as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that ache. Here's to the mess we make. She captured a feeling, sky with no ceiling, the sunset inside a frame. Here's to the ones who dream, foolish as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that ache. Here's to the mess we make.
Why did you do the straight story?
I wasn't going to do the straight story. And I lived with Mary Sweeney, and I knew she was working on it. She worked on it for three and a half years, and with her childhood friend John Roach. And I'd hear all about it. I had zero interest.